Hello, my name is Bass Guy, and I will be entertaining you this week. I'm out of breath and I'm tired. We did a day show today, and then I just did a gig at the marketplace, and now we're doing the night show, so we're a little bit tired and sleepy, but we're going to have fun. I'm going to play bass guitar for you. This week's theme is Campfire Week, and we have a different theme every week. We're broadcasting live. You're in the feed right now, so welcome Gajen and Howard Frischer. My name is Bass Guy. Thank you for being here. I am grateful that you are here, and this is a privilege and a pleasure to do this. So I'm going to play some music for you. We're going to do some sound effects and jokes and screw around and have fun and look into the camera and try to make the world a little bit more of a colorful place. That's the whole premises of this whole entire show. So please stand by. You're about to watch the Bass Guy Show.
And coming up next, right here, live on the internet, that's right, it is Bass Guy. It's Bass Guy, gonna be doing the stuffs for you. He's here for you. He's live streaming. Bass Guy, he's streaming. We may get some Dr. Nair Mumstead. We may get some Satan calling in. We may get all kind of things going on. You never know what's gonna happen with the Bass Guy Show. Goes live right here on Concert Window. Be sure to tip those waitresses. Yes, indeed. Yo, let's give it up for Bass Guy.
Let's stay in touch and not lose that contact. Because it's good contact. It's important. Because when we die, we're going to go on living in another format. Bass Guy loves you. No fear.
Bass Guy. Bass Guy.
I was wondering where John was. It's starting to get lonely. Special effects. Thank you. Please stop. Thank you. Just going camping. Hello everybody, my name is Bass Guy. Welcome to the Bass Guy Show. Everything that you see here today is live and one take. I've got all these, let me fix some, I gotta fix some of the special effects. Okay. Can I have less depression on all channels please, and put a little bit more aggravation on channel 3? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so today's show is filmed in front of a fake studio audience. We're located live here in Montreal, Canada, and we have a different theme every week, and this week's theme is Camping Week, so we're all going to sit by the fire and hold glands and relax. The best part about this whole show is that you're here, and it's the people on the live wall. So welcome, live wall people. The live wall people. The revolution will be televised. John down the street. Hello, John and Danielle. I hope you're fine. John down the street, and we got Gajen and Howard Fisher. So just a nice little small group of friends here, which is excellent. I'm extremely tired because I'm an idiot, and I went to bed at 4. I stayed up all night because I don't get spare time often, so I steal it at night. I stayed up till 4 watching a movie, and then I woke up and did the show, and then I just did a gig in Ile Perrot playing drums, and it was an amazing gig. It was outside, there was children and all kinds of different people from different walks of life, different walks of life. And there was good food, and blue skies came out, and the sun, and we were playing Dixieland, and Dennis Cabana was singing and like being a DJ and everything, and it was just hilarious. It was really, really fun. I saw Bill Gossage, I saw Dennis, I saw Matt Cabana, and I saw Barry, Dr. Nair Mumstead. Had a great gig, and I just got home and right into the show business, baby. Show business is tough. I just don't like to talk about it, so I'm extremely tired. But I have a feeling, am I lagging? I think I'm lagging because of this stupid fire thing. I'm going to have to get rid of that fire. So, yeah, careful when you're camping, ladies and gentlemen. You want to camp with someone you trust, you know? Because you're just alone, all alone in the forest. You're watching the Bass Guy Night Show. We're going to be doing some music. I'm a guy that plays the bass guitar online. I'm on every single night on YouTube at 9 p.m. If you want to find us, we're on the Bass Guy Show. And all you have to do is go to bassguyshow.com. We have 2 shows a day, actually. We have 2 shows a day, one on Concert Window and one on YouTube. One's at 1 o'clock and one's at 9 o'clock every weekday and weeknight, as you can see here. This is just a little introduction for anyone new. We like to welcome new people and not get too carried away with all the in-jokes and love and stuff. We got to welcome new people and bring new color to the show. TheBassGuyShow.com, 1 p.m. and 9 p.m. on BassGuyShow.com. And that's it. That's my plug. Is this heaven? Is this hell? Who can tell? I'm going to go to a quick commercial break. Adverts are made by you, the Bass Gang. And then we're going to go to some segments. I found a CD, as you can see here. I think there's another photo as well. I think John will like this. I've updated it today and put new clips on it. I found a double disc CD I made of myself camping alone in Scotland in 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. And I've got it here. I can just put it on right now.
Someone out alone. So I'm out camping alone here, and I just heard an owl go hoo, 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 hoo. There's bats. Complete darkness. A car drives by about every hour, and they're dying down almost completely now. I'm in complete solitude. It's weird. Sometimes I don't know what to do with myself. Sometimes I'm busy cooking and cleaning and that, and then I finally sit down and chill out. But then I have to make the fire, you know, build the fire back up, and then I chill out again. And it's kind of a good temperature here just now. It's not too cold. It's, say, something like about, I don't know, probably 9 or 10 degrees. So it's okay.
So those are clips from this CD I found from the vault. I've got millions of hours of this stuff, so we're going to start, I guess, making the show more personal. But then I thought, why not? You know, I've lived my life. The reason I started my show is because I broke my back. I've had 2 spinal surgeries at the Neuro in Montreal. I've got spinal damage right at the bottom of my back, and I got nerve damage. So anything I do is extremely painful. I'm on painkillers and all the rest of it. We're working on it. I've had my 5th MRI, and nerve damage is a hard one. So I'm gigging, doing this now, trying to, you know, make a living, hopefully selling a few CDs. Not that that's why I'm here, but if you make ice cream for a living, you sell ice cream. If you work in a restaurant, you sell fish and chips, you know. I'm a musician, and I've been playing for 25-30 years. I've got over 30 or 40 CDs available on my website, but we'll get all to that crap later. It's all available. You can listen to it all for free. It's all frickin' free. It's Wacky Jacko's Crazy Music Emporium. The music scene has definitely changed. In the 60s and the 70s and the 80s, there were gigs everywhere. Everyone was playing, everyone was buying albums. If you could play an instrument at a decent level, you were making money. Now, whoom, it's just disappeared. But if you play guitar on the street, people will look at you and like, you know, we're living in the age of Netflix and tablets, and so rather than complain about it like I just did, I'm trying to adapt to it. I do realize that if I just played, if I played, what's the video game called? I did a gig once for the guy who made this video game. What's the car game where everybody drives around and you like kill people and chop off their heads? Shit, Turbo Blaster. What's it called again? Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto was actually designed and built by a guy in Dundee, Scotland, and I used to work in a band called Mafia. This guy Doogie Martin, rest in peace, I love him to bits. He passed away just a few years ago. Doogie opened up for the Beatles in the Cavern and jammed with Jimi Hendrix, and then I got to play with this guy for 3 or 4 years in a band in Scotland, and we did a gig with our band and opened up. We did a private gig for the guy who created Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto. So anyways, my whole point is if I put myself a little picture in the corner and I play Pac-Man, I'm more likely to get thousands of viewers. And boobs. Boobs help too. But that's not why we're here. We're here to have fun. I'm not reading the board right now because I'm exhausted and I can't focus. How did your gig go today, BG? Thank you for asking, John. The gig was amazing. It was like the perfect gig. We got a little bit of pocket money. They gave us a tiny piece of cake and a coffee, and I got to play drums, and people were dancing. In between the sets, Bill was playing music, Mexican music, and there was like a cross from a church in the distance, and there was pink clouds and kids laughing and dancing. It was like the perfect day, and I got to play with Dr. Nair Mumstead. And actually, you want to know how the gig was, John? What else is on the board? Howie farted. Howie has gas today. Howard, I want you to release the filth from your soul, but don't do it near the fire, okay? Don't do it too close to the fire. You can burn your glands. So this is the kind of show that we run today. Tonight's show, I'm just doing whatever I feel like because I'm tired. I haven't planned a whole bunch of stuff like I usually do. Bass guy living on the edge, baby. I'm going to show you some of the gig right now that we just did about an hour and a half ago. If I can find it. Here we go. Search. What the hell? It's like Murphy's Law. Like nothing works when you want it to. God damn it. Howard, would you cut that out? That's disgusting. I love you, Howard. How the hell do I do this? There we go. Okay, so here's a gig with Dennis Cabana. It's actually Weather Guy. His whole family has a family band, and this is half the family. And we sat in for part of the gig. And basically, this is what happened. So sorry for the long introduction. Please share and tweet and stuff. John the Street, free music is the best, like when we used to copy cassettes. Yes, the cassette kings from the Get Down. So here's the gig. Let's just see what happens here. Just show you a little bit of the gig. It's just a little fun gig. And of course, my phone isn't working and everything's broken, but that's okay. We'll get there.
I have always held you high above me. I just can't believe it when they say you love me. And after all is said and done, do you think that I'm the lucky one? I can't believe that you're in love with me, only me.
So that's the gig we did. I'm going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back with some music, some live looping music, if that makes sense.
If you are having troubles with your stream, please press the letter Y, then the following code 1232145 uppercase 3 penguin. If you would like to wish Chicky Mickey a happy birthday, please press pound cake. You have chosen to wish Chicky Mickey a happy birthday. To send Chicky Mickey a sunset scope, please log into Periscope and wait for the sun to set in your area. If you chose to send Chicky Mickey money, blink. You have chosen to send Chicky Mickey $7,415. Thank you for calling the Base Guy Shoe Help Desk. Please hold for survey.
It's moving sick. Blow off all that steam. Let go.
I'm coming, just a second. Spatula. The following events are what happened inside the brain of a man that fell asleep by the side of the water on a sunny summer day.
Created. Joe will come around here in a minute and you'll see how this works. As the hot air rises, against the back of that fire, the cool air is brought right into the middle here in this really hot combustion chamber.
Yeah, you can see right there the smoke.
You can see the flames. You see the way the smoke goes. You see the way the flames go. You don't have smoke swirling around in your camp, and it makes the fire burn hotter. Just a little bit of wood in there, but any piece of wood that I put in there, the draft created against that back wall rising up is sucking all the fresh air into the bottom. It's a very efficient fire. A lot of heat is captured. And then we have the rigs, you know, for hanging pots and irons that go across and anything you want to cook on. But like I say, what's usually called the reflector fire usually just talks about as a heating fire, but to me it's a supreme cooking fire. Well, this is my little hole in here. I get in here, I don't know if you can see it. This is provision box. This is where I carry food. I carry pots and pans. We also are experimenting with period coolers. There were coolers being made at the time, but a lot of people in my group, and I don't have mine out here right now, are making their own coolers, wooden boxes insulated with straw, and we're able to go out. Of course, ice was available in these days, in the early 20th century. Blocks of ice, and so lots of people in the group have made homemade coolers out of wooden boxes insulated with straw, and we're able to go out for 3 or 4 days and be able to keep ice through the whole time. So that's a great place. This is my little bed. Here's just wool blanket. This is that's the tick. Yeah, this is an Egyptian cotton bag, just full of straw right now. Got a painted canvas ground cloth. Wool blanket. It's not, you know, simple little home. I usually have
guitar is really old. How's the sound levels? Can you hear everything? Thank you everybody for watching the Bass Guy Show. This is a song I wrote for the band Skrank about reality. Where am I? Is this even real? Who the hell am I? Where am you? How, when am I? Is this real? Reality sandwich. Reality sandwich. Reality sandwich. Sandwich. If you wanted to feel, then it's gotta be real. If you wanted to move, then it's gotta groove. So sing about real life, all your pains, problems, and strife. Reality sandwich. Reality sandwich. Reality sandwich. Sandwich. Please stand by, we are experiencing technical difficulties. Reality sandwich. Who are we to judge this reality smudge? So sing about real life and make music your husband and wife. Smoke a big bong. Watch Cheech and Chong. Maybe go to sleep, all cozy, your blankets in a heap. Let it be your next meal. Reality sandwich is real. Reality sandwich. Reality sandwich. Reality sandwich. Reality sandwich. Where am I? Is this even real? Who the hell does Bass Guy think he is? Mom? Mom, I'm cold and scared. Who are you? This is a song called Reality Sandwich. who are we to judge? This reality smudge. So sing about real life. All your pains, problems, and strife. Reality sandwich.
Food, and we'll hang out a bit, and then we'll check you out later. And we'll go find the next suckers to get bread from. So that was a really beautiful experience, the swans, and I'll put them on the CD cover for you. I have no idea where I am. I'll find out later. It's only about 2 miles away from that little tea room where they sell fish and chips and that. Only bummer is, well, it's a good thing. I've got a little beach, secluded, beautiful by the loch. My car drove all the way down through a dirt, bumpy road. My car is hidden, so I'm completely secluded. No one will know I'm here. The only bummer is the road is like, I don't know, 400 or 500 yards away. So during the day, there's a lot of traffic going through. It's a small road, but there's a lot of like German tourists and that driving by. But I suppose, in the next couple of hours, as the sun starts to go down, there'll be no one driving by. So it'll be just like being in the wilderness. I just hope when I wake up in the morning, there's not too.
What a bunch of complete nonsense. That was You guys hungry? I'll cook you up something to eat. 1 second. Put eggs in here, a little bit of bacon. Put that in the cupboard for later. Some eggs for you, John. I know you like your eggs. Who the hell is this guy? Who the hell is Bass Guy, and how do I get him off of my computer? So every show is different. We don't have a set format. We usually do the news and this day to day and album of the day, music lessons, songs, take phone calls. But I've been busy for the last couple of days, overly busy. And I've realized how big my living room is once I get the drum set out of it. I can actually like sit on the floor. Dear Jack, can we have a sing-along on top of spaghetti? Yes, we can. All covered in cheese. I have released the air. Wait, I can't see that because the line's in the way. Where does it say that? Let me just see if I can move the board here. Have you ever released an air biscuit so bad it should be banned by the Geneva Convention? I mean, come on, who are these guys? You're watching the Bass Guy show. Anything that can go wrong has already gone wrong several times and will go more wronger even later. So, wow, I'm tired. So good to see everybody. Thank you for coming to the Bass Guy show. It is camping week, and we're all going to be getting... everyone, I want you to get your toasty eggs out and your marshmallows. It's evening now, so you can crank open the wacky tobacco and maybe some whiskey. Nothing like... Can you imagine sitting under the stars in the middle of a forest with a glass of whiskey, just listening to the frickin' fire? Oh, it's nothing better. I used to camp a lot in Scotland. They call me Sir Camp-A-Lot. Welcome, Sam. Scroll down on Coach iPhone to pull up chat bar. Okay, so you're trying to help Coach, I guess? Wrong it up, baby. So you're watching the Bass Guy show. We have a live interactive... Larry, can you turn down the frickin' fire? Damn it. You rule, BG. Thank you, Local Fauna and John down the street. Extremely tired, but this is fun. The lines are open if anyone wants to call on the show. We're available on Skype, on Bass Casey. Let's go to this new segment. I've just updated this for you. In my hand I hold a CD of me camping 16 years ago. And what I did, this is weird because this is before I was like using the internet really. I shit you not, I got a free digital camera that was 10 megapixels in a cereal box. And I went camping, and I took these photographs and put them on the CD cover, a double disc bonus. And I took an old-fashioned tape cassette recorder, and I took photographs and talked while saying, "I am taking this photograph now," and this is what happened. This is the result of this. So we're going down memory lane. So let us go down memory lane.
They're babies, so they could be protective. And I think I'll stop taking photos now because I got some photos of them about half a foot away from me. They could have jumped out and pecked my camera away thinking it was food. And they're showing off their wings. I think they're grateful for the food and they're going to make...
I'm sorry if this is boring. People told me they like it, so this is why I'm doing it.
Off. Yeah, they're taking off now. That was really incredible. Parks and stuff, it's a bit different.
Oh, and there's a theme in the background, a continuing theme. It's the theme. It's the incidental music from a television series in the 90s called Due South, with a mounted policeman who was commissioned to go to Chicago, and he's very Canadian and very peculiar. He has a dog. Amazing TV series. So in the background you can hear this music playing, and I'm going to perform that for you. Merge that into this little monologue. Picture thing, me bobber.
But these things bred from me, and it was right beside me, and I felt in touch with the earth, without sounding too hippie-ish. I felt in touch with the world more than I have in ages. You know, just someone from the wild kingdom coming out and saying thanks for the food, and we'll hang out a bit, and then we'll check you out later. And we'll go find the next suckers to get bred from. So that was a really beautiful experience, the swans.
And that guitar that I have is the same guitar that I'm using now. It's never been put in a case, and it was pinched from an elementary school. Still playing well today.
And I'll put them on the CD cover for you. I have no idea where I am. I'll find out later. It's only about 2 miles away from that little tea room where they sell fish and chips and that. Only bummer is, well, it's a good thing. I've got a little beach, secluded, beautiful by the loch. My car drove all the way down through a dirt, bumpy road. My car is hidden, so I'm completely secluded. No one will know I'm here. The only bummer is the road is like, I don't know, 400 or 500 yards away. So during the day there's a lot of traffic going through. It's a small road, but there's a lot of like German tourists and that driving by. But I suppose, in the next couple of hours as the sun starts to go down, there'll be no one driving by, so it'll be just like being in the wilderness. I just hope when I wake up in the morning there's not too much traffic. So the midgies are fucking out everywhere, so I've got my baseball hat on. I'm gonna go put a hood on.
I still have that radio. There's a little radio I used to take it tobogganing in France down the Alps every night at 3 in the morning. That's a whole other story. I had a pretty stupid life.
Soon. I mean, for you who don't know what midgies are,
there's naked BG before he weighed 400 pounds.
You've got mosquitoes. They're big, they bite you, you go, ow, yeah? You can hear them and shit. Midgies are tiny.
Those are the ducks that were trying to bite my fingers off.
Midgies are the size of fruit flies, but they have little stingers.
And some people said that they think my accent sounds Scottish on these recordings. These are 16-year-old recordings.
And they bite you. One bite you can hardly notice. 8 million midgie bites you can notice. So Scotland is notorious for midgies. Surrounded in mountains. I've got a loch. A sandy beach, small beach, absolutely gorgeous. There's some traffic going by, but it's starting to die down. I'm sure by nightfall there'll be no traffic. And I'm just gonna sit by the fire alone. I've got some wine and beer, a little bit of doob, lots of spring water. But I didn't bring much food because I'm only here for one night, so I just brought some. Oh fuck! Hey, the ducks are here. I just realized I didn't bring a can opener. But I'm not too worried about it. I brought some bread and some pancakes. The ducks are right beside me. 4 ducks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 female mallard ducks. They're looking for food, so I'm gonna give them some food. I think they deserve it. Okay, and it is taken now. There. The picture was taken now. So even though that was in the past, you actually got to listen to it now. Quite impeccable. Now we're gonna get a good shot of the ducks and reedy banks, also of slow rivers and on the coast. It's completely gone down and it's pitch black. I can just make out the mountains because I'm surrounded in highlands. And I've lit my fire. I've had my food, and this is when it gets a bit spooky. I was just thinking this is a lot like Blair Witch Project. Can you imagine the Blair Witch Project, except the person went out alone? So I'm out camping alone here, and I just heard an owl go whoo, 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 whoo. There's bats. Complete darkness. A car drives by about every hour, and they're dying down almost completely now. I'm in complete solitude. It's weird. Sometimes I don't know what to do with myself. Sometimes I'm busy cooking and cleaning and that, and then I finally sit down and chill out. But then I have to make the fire, build the fire back up, and then I chill out again. And it's kind of a good temperature here just now. It's not too cold. It's say something like about, I don't know, probably 9 or 10 degrees. So it's okay. Yeah, so now I think I'm just gonna start chilling out. I brought a tape of ambient music. I'm gonna put it on and trip out Pink Floyd style and just enjoy the whole adventure. I just hope this doesn't turn into a Blair Witch Project thing, or when I come back. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Oh my god. I'm not joking. Holy shit, there it is again. Fuck. There's a light. What the fuck was that? God, this guy, no! It's so cold. I think think if I did it again, if I did another night and it didn't go well, I'd spoil a good thing, so I'm going to leave while it's good. If I still live. The Jack and Casey project. And I'll get back to you in the morning, okay, for breakfast. What's for breakfast tomorrow? I've got a frying pan, I've got a fire, I've got some butter, I've got pre-made pancakes, I've got beans. So I'm going to boil a pot of baked beans, cook the pancakes in the frying pan, and then put the beans on the pancakes. Beans and pancakes and butter. Oh, and I'm gonna make some coffee. So I've got some spring water and coffee. Oh, it's gonna be good. And then I'm gonna jump in the car and go home, clean up the house, and then practice a bit and watch a movie or something and just like sleep. And then on Wednesday, tomorrow, I'm gonna go out into Glasgow and try and find gigs. And then on Thursday and Friday, I have a gig in a shopping center from 11 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon, I think. But we have to be there at 9 in the morning. Pays well. I'll let you go now. So let him sleep a bit. Car. It's a little bit cold. Here we go. Myself some baked beans, some bread, and then I'm going to have some pancakes and some coffee and muffins. Here's the fire crackling. Okay, I'll put it clear down. Now I'm going to take a photo. Self-portrait. Put it on the timer. Let me just get the camera ready here. Make sure everything's rickety-tickety-dandy okay. Go back to nature. So this is, don't know, I think I told you on other studio tapes. I hope you enjoyed the last CD I sent you.
Places, worn out faces, worn out faces, waiting for the daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Out my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying, the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world, enlarging your world.
So I'm just messing around now. It's just being ridiculous now. I'm just jamming around. That was I'm trying to learn how to play piano, basically. I'm really tired. I'm very sleepy, so I have no idea what's going on.
butterflies and zebras, and fairy tales and moonbeams. It's all she ever talks about, riding with the wind.
And educational institutions, and for all of the t-shirts and love. Kids, remember, if you're camping out there, to eat your broccoli responsibly and take your celery seriously. Today's show has been brought to you by Enlightenment Industries. Your enlightenment is our industry, no fear. Thank you for watching The Bass Guy Show. Sock Cop, I love you. I think you're awesome.
Hear them and shit. Midgies are tiny. Midgies are the size of fruit flies, but they have little stingers. And they bite you. One bite you can hardly notice. 8 million midgie bites you can notice. So Scotland is notorious for midgies. That's the name of the bug. They come out
So that guitar there is the same guitar I'm using now.
near lakes, which I'm sitting right beside. I'm on a little beach here, surrounded in mountains. I've got a loch, a sandy beach, small beach. Absolutely gorgeous. There's some traffic going by, but it's starting to die down. I'm sure by night.
Thanks for watching The Bass Guy Show. I think I gotta go. Oh no. I gotta go, guys. I gotta go.
Oh shit, Larry! Larry, get the gun! Larry! Larry, get out the tent!
What's going on? You never know what's gonna happen.
There's the reverb fart for you, John. Yeah, baby. Yeah.